I'm Coach K, everybody calls me that, Mentor High School, and you're watching Ohio Sportsnet.
Hi, this is Joe Mackey, head coach of Brunswick Basketball. You're watching Ohio Sportsnet.
For Brunswick, 6'6" junior number.
Hi, I'm Justin Fritz. I play for Mentor Basketball, and you're watching Ohio Sportsnet.
This is Zach Parker from Brunswick Basketball, and you're watching Ohio Sportsnet.
My name is Jeff Foreman, play for Mentor Basketball. You're watching Ohio Sportsnet.
I guess the only good thing about that is next time it's going to be better. You know, it has to be. I don't think there's any going down.
The first half seemed like you guys weren't hitting the threes, but found a way to penetrate, especially with Jeff getting, and then the offensive glass as well.
Well, you know, we talked about that. We talked about scoring in the middle first, and then shots open up. And unfortunately today, no shots were dropping. But you know, we had some good looks. It's not like we were just they were covering us very well. We had some good looks, missed them, but penetration was pretty well tonight.
You guys held them to like 1 point for almost the first 6 minutes of the second quarter, and they only got 4 free throws in the fourth period. Can you just talk a little bit about, you're not really noted as a defensive team.
Well, to be a state championship caliber team, you know, we have to be able to clamp down on defense, and I think we did that for pockets of the game tonight.
What do you think the difference in the fourth quarter was when you went on that run?
I think the difference was, you know, they weren't really hitting their shots. You know, we were rebounding, and I think that's huge. You know, when they're missing their shots and it's one and done, they're not getting the offensive rebounds, and we go from there.
How big of a win was this coming off the loss to Garfield last week? You know, you guys want to get back on the right track for the playoffs.
Yeah, it was a big game tonight, but you know, we're 0-0 now. We have an 8-game season, and 18-2 doesn't really mean anything to us anymore. You know, we're concentrating on the games ahead of us.
If there was one thing that we didn't do well enough to win, especially in the first half, that was rebounded basketball. I thought they were a little bit more aggressive than us on the glass. And if you're going to pull this thing off, you're going to pull an upset off against a team like Mentor, you got to do everything. You got to do everything for 32 minutes, and that was one negative tonight that really hurt us. I would say besides the missed opportunities on the offensive end, the open looks, that was probably 2.
I think he had 1 point the first 5:48 of the second period, and just 4 free throws in the fourth period.
Yeah, and like I said, I really can't fault our kids. You know, it had nothing to do with execution. We had great looks at the basket for 4 quarters. We just couldn't find the bottom of the net. And it's that simple. I don't blame our kids. They took good shots within the offense. We just didn't make them. And the game's been around for a long time. You know, and if you don't put the ball in the basket and you're playing a great team like Mentor, more often than not, you're not going to come up on the right end of the loss column.
You take these positive going forward.
Yeah, well, like I said, it was, you know, we went over there and I thought the game was over in the first, I'd say 5-10 minutes.
Right.
I thought tonight in the fourth quarter we had a realistic shot. We're down 4 and we had 2 or 3 great looks at threes,
right.
And you know, didn't cash out on any of them. So I think it's hard, you know, when you're a competitor, it's hard to walk out of here and take positives when you walk away with a loss. Because in the end, when you wake up in the morning, it's still hard to eat. It's still hard to function.
The glass was the big thing, the paint, the glass. Driving to the basket, offensive rebounds, so it got you lead and maybe you warmed down late.
Yeah, we didn't shoot the ball well, free throws or threes. And I thought Jeff Foreman, who was hurt a lot of the season, hit and miss, you know, 2 weeks here, 3 weeks here. And he's a really good player for us. If there was anything good, I mean, a championship is nice, but I thought Jeff Foreman really did the things that you just talked about. Got the ball to the glass, penetrated, you know, saw some people. And, you know, it's a tough place to play, and I thought we gutted it out and did some things well at the end. But, you know, you got to win games when you don't shoot well from the line or from, you know, threes. So I thought defensively we locked down and did a lot better job the last 10, 12 minutes.
Is that what you think the difference was in the fourth quarter's defense?
I do. You know, we just went straight man, made them earn everything, tried to give them one shot, not give them the threes. And, you know, hopefully we warmed down a little bit, but, you know, our press wasn't working real well, but, you know, it's been like a mantra for us that when things don't go well, just go, you know, trust your man-to-man. And again, I thought we did a really good job the last 10, 12 minutes.
I don't think they had a field goal in the fourth. No.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. That was
they
good.
only had 1 point the first almost 6 minutes of the second period as well.
Okay. And I think we didn't give them any offensive boards. So if you're talking about a solid play when you needed it, and in Justin's, I thought he penetrated extremely well. I think he's one of the most explosive people in the state, and you know he hits free throws, and he got to the hole when we needed it. So you know it's nice to have a player like him.
So how can a win like this have bouncing back after the first loss, you know, the Cleveland team, and great for the playoffs health?
Right. I was worried after the Garfield game because there was a lot of hype. There was tremendous atmosphere. We played LeBron in '03, And I learned then when you play a big game, win or lose, it's tough to get your kids focused. But, the crowd was kind of nice. I told them it'd be hostile. It was for a championship. They're 15-4. Mackey does a great job. So it was extremely important to get this W, especially going in the tournament, getting a little confidence. Your confidence has to be rattled. We didn't play well the last 10 minutes of the Garfield game. So real good win for us.
You guys don't get a lot of notoriety for your defense. Is it a little better than people?
I would hope so, because our defense makes a lot of our offense, especially transition. You see tonight our press didn't work, so our defense wasn't that good in the first 60-70% of the game. So when that isn't real good, the tempo isn't in our favor. We're looking, we're having like 91 a game going into this. So our defense does make our offense go, but tonight I think it won the game just because we made it earn it, and we had some pretty good possessions offensively, which we didn't have against Garfield.
When you can't make a three-point shot, too. 2 of 18.
Right. I mean, we're averaging over 12 a game, and Bob, it's real tough. It's the kids. I don't say they don't know what to do, but we didn't get that run. We didn't get into the presses. And a couple of kids, get a little bit frustrated. So I was glad we worked through that, because, we had, before Garfield, we had hit like 17, 17, 17, and then we hit 8 last week, and 2 is a season low. But it's good to shoot that lousy and, have some other strengths.